Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to Raleigh Outdoor Adventures. Thanks for checking out the video. On this one, I am heading out with Andy to meet up with Craig out in the Wipers Valley. We're going camping for the entire weekend. We got Rusty in the back. It should be an absolute blast. We're experiencing a little bit of weather on our way out right now. It's gonna be good and wet when we get there, so we'll have an interesting setup. But it should be absolutely fantastic weekend. We're planning on doing a bunch of exploring. We still have about 45 minutes driving ahead of us if the trailers in front of us would step on the gas. So yeah, we'll let you know when we get there and we'll get to setting up camp. So, super happy that the rain is letting up. A bunch of the traffic that we were with has disappeared too, which is nice. Hopefully there are not too many people out here this weekend, and hopefully the rain deterred the weaklings of the world. Now we're just playing Find the Craig.
Find the Craig.
Yay.
Where are you, Craig?
Where are you, buddy? We found Craig.
Hi there. There you go. Found Craig.
Well, Andy's off to a good start. We lost the running board. Lost the running board already. We don't know yet. There's Rusty. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Rusty.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna get my gear set up, and these two knuckleheads are gonna go try to find Andy's running board. That's the plan. That was a long drive, wasn't it? That was a long drive. That was a long drive. Good boy. So Andy and Craig went to find that running board, and I am here to set up my tent before it starts raining again, because I feel like it's gonna come. Rusty is tied up at the moment, just chilling over there, so I don't have to keep as much of an eye on him while I get camp set up. But yeah, here we go. So I always like to keep my tent on the outside of my pack so I have very easy access to it when I get to camp. Very important to be able to have quick and easy access to your shelter, especially in situations like this when there's not a lot of good weather in the forecast. So let's get this baby set up. My tent is all set up now, which is good. Rusty and I have a nice dry spot to spend the night. Kind of want to keep Rusty in the camp a little bit more this trip, so now that my tent is set up, I'm going to set up a little contraption to kind of keep him in one area, if that makes sense. So Rusty's all tethered up now. Good boy, yes, good boy. And he can now slide along this ridge line because his tether is carabinered on, and he has the full distance so he can walk around a little bit more and have a little bit more freedom while he's out here, but still keeping him kind of central on camp, which is ideal. The guys are back and they were unsuccessful in locating Andy's running board. So yeah, they didn't find the running board. It's disappeared. They looked around for about 20 minutes for it in the puddle apparently, and oh, no cigar.
It's okay because I kind of like my truck without the running boards now. I think I'm just going to take the other one off actually. This may have been a slight blessing in disguise. I don't know.
We're probably not getting up too much this Friday evening. We're looking at 8 o'clock right now. I am absolutely exhausted. I'm a brand new dad, so I am kind of sleep deprived. So I'm probably gonna go to bed a little earlier tonight, but I'll be up bright and early to get breakfast going, to get the coffee ripping, and of course be playing with Rusty and doing some exploring. But yeah, probably get a little bit more camp set up, and then after that, probably gonna be racking out for the night.
Suck it up.
All right, so all the gear is waterproofed for the night. Everything is in the tent that I need, and everything else is in my rock, and it is double layered, so we're good to go there. Craig is over chopping wood, and Andy is setting up his shelter. Let's go see what the boys are sleeping in on this trip. There's Rusty just chilling out like the doggy dog that he is. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, good boy. Oh, Andy's got the tarp up. Look at this slick setup going here. What you got going on here, man?
A tent to the tarp. Simple as it gets.
So Andy's a genius. He put up this tarp because it is starting to rain pretty good, and now he's setting up his tent underneath the tarp so that way it doesn't get soaked on the inside. I thankfully had enough time to get everything set up before it started raining. He had to go looking for that running board. He's missing one of these old boys here. Here's Craig's Hubba Hubba tent. This is his shelter for the night. He's usually in this guy. He loves this thing. It's actually a really nice tent, and I'm hoping to upgrade to something like this soon. Go ahead. It's not your favorite. Is it? Your favorite. But it'll be. Craig has decided that he is going to take upon the task of starting the fire. So, let us start the fire.
You can take half this roll. I don't need half the roll.
I would rather you
What are you
take.
gonna wipe your ass with, Andy? Jesus Christ! I'm not sure how well this fire attempt is gonna pan out. There we go. Got my forever young mac and cheese.
Life's good.
Life's good.
Forever young, baby.
Forever young.
Alright, well, I am in the tent with Rusty. We are heading to bed. It is just about 11 o'clock at night. I was hanging out with Andy and Craig by the fire, just hanging out for most of the night, which is really nice. As you can hear behind me, there's still even people arriving. It's going to be a popular weekend. Rusty is kind of going a little crazy in the tent, so should be an interesting night with him. I'm going to get ready for bed, and then I am going to hit the sack because I am absolutely exhausted. Oh, there's Rusty. Just doing his thing. It's kind of wet from the rain. Alright, as you can see, there's a ton of room for me in here. This tent is very, very teeny tiny. Especially with Rusty in here with me. Hey buddy. Hey, off. Trying to keep him off of my side. My sleeping bag and everything is over here. And I'm trying to keep him off of that because he's a little wet and his claws kind of dig in, and there's the inflatable, the thermarest there. So I don't really particularly want him to pop that. Got my toque, keep my head warm tonight. It's not going to be that cold, but you really never know how it's going to feel out here. Oh, man. So I'm just gonna be staying in this base layer. I didn't really sweat in it or anything. I just set up the tent and rode in the truck all the way here in it. So I am not gonna really suffer too much if I stay in it. So I am gonna do precisely that, which is nice because I'm a little confined in here to change. Hey, buddy. Alright, nice little pillow for my pillow, I guess, because I have one of those inflatable pillows. This guy, but it's nice to have a little bit extra to work with. So I use this as a nice base. I'm gonna lean my head up against. Works out well. Hey. Oh, hello. Hi, buddy. Hey. Oh, buddy. Oh, puppy. Hello. What's up, dude? What's up? I know, I'll be out of your way in a moment. Alright, well, I am all laid out in the sack. I am absolutely exhausted. I have been awake for way too long, and I am absolutely ready to catch some Z's. So I will catch you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everyone. It is just about 8 in the morning. I am nice and slept in. Rusty is right behind the camera, just waking up as well. But it is a nice morning out, and I need to get a cup of coffee going, so I'm gonna get dressed and get my butt out of the tent to make some coffee. Good morning to you, sir. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? How are you? Are you good? Well, I'm the first one awake, and it is an absolutely beautiful morning. I can't really complain about the night. It rained, but I was warm all night, comfortable. Rusty did great. I only had to pee once, so that's pretty good. Well, it is finally coffee time, so I'm going to get at drinking this cup. I am in need of a caffeine hit for sure. Oh, yep. Oh, that is delicious. Well, while they're sleeping, I'm gonna get this fire going again. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, and I'm gonna hang out with Rusty and see what kind of shenanigans we can get into. Well, with it raining all night, everything around here is super socked wet, filled with moisture. I did manage to find a little bit of stuff that was semi-dry, so we'll try to get this fire going, but everything's pretty soaked, so wish me luck. So here I've got some resin-soaked wood chips that are from the last trip I was on with Andy. I gathered up a bunch of this stuff, and it's been drying ever since, and hopefully it does the job at kind of holding heat and all of that, and it's nice and dry, so I'm hoping it'll do the job. I've also got a little cotton ball Vaseline mixture here. Just gonna throw one of these bad boys in there, and I'm gonna get a couple of these pieces, just thinner guys, just to surround and add a little bit of material to the fire. Fluff it up a bit more so it catches better. Oh, not a bad morning at all. Finally got the fire going. Took a little while, longer than I thought it was going to. That's just because everything's soaking wet. Yeah, bring your stick. Bring your stick. He slept really good with me last night. It was quite nice. He wasn't trying to get out of the tent too much. He only made a couple of attempts. But there was a couple times last night where he leaned up against the sidewall and I thought he was going to flip the whole tent. It was hilarious. I had no clue when Craig's gonna be awake. He said last night he was excited to sleep in. And I was like, oh sweet. I slept in. I slept till 8. Absolutely beautiful. I haven't slept till 8 in a long time. This man's going hard. So is Andy actually. They're both going hard on the sleeping in, which is good for them. I really wish I could sleep that long. Looks like I'm gonna need some more small stuff to get in there. Oh, hopefully this doesn't put it out. Hey, buddy. Rusty's just wandering around exploring. We had him tethered last night because he had the zoomies and the crazies and he just wasn't really listening. But this morning he's doing a lot better with all of that, so he's kind of just wandering around. Although he did get in trouble earlier this morning because he went way far away and I had no clue where he was. Full panic. Yep. Love that. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. Jeez, this stuff is sweating fast.
Just eat the sausage.
Oh, bacon. Bacon good. Andy did a stellar job cooking up breakfast this morning. I haven't tasted the eggs, but the bacon is absolutely perfect. Those are some mighty good eggs. Andy, nice eggs. Can you make yourself a sandwich? Nice. Out of what? Alright, well, I'm gonna finish my food and we'll see what we get up to. So we're running low on firewood, so we're gonna go find us a nice big dead tree to cut down and resupply.
Let's roll.
Get tired out, eh?
Oh shit. Everything's now back at camp. Andy is gonna start ripping it apart with the saw and getting it into choppable chunks, bucked up chunks.
Fucked up.
So Craig has one of his toys out here with him and he wants to give it a whirl, so we're gonna film him doing a little bit of shooting, and it's one of his favorite pastimes, so he's actually half decent at it. So yeah, check it out.
Hi there, we're gonna do some shooting here. See how rusty he is with guns. Just gonna fire off one round first, with him a little bit away, see how he reacts, and then kind of walk him in closer. Shooting Lee Enfield here. For what I have out here, it's probably the lowest chamber pressure, so a little less report, and we'll see how he does. He's making some noise of his own, so maybe he'll like it.
All right, so here's Craig's target. I'm gonna set the camera up out here just so we can get a good confirmation of hits. All right, so the target's right here. Keep your eyes peeled and make sure you look for some impacts.
Yeah, so I'll just do one, see how he is. Ready? Ready. Ready. What do you think of it?
He just jumped a little bit.
Did he?
Yeah.
Good to do another?
Yeah.
He still looks like he's having a good time.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep
All right.
going. Put a show on. Put a show on for the people driving by.
That's it.
There.
Oh, no new holes. Oh, broke the chain though.
What about this one?
Yeah, that one might be a new one.
And that one?
Is this kind of shiny stuff? That'd be the
Yeah, that'd
new
be new
heads.
hits.
Well, one of them went through the stand and this chain.
You were hitting steel the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just the one I missed.
You shooting more?
Yep, I got another 30 rounds still loaded in clips.
So Rusty did really well with the first set of rounds, so we're gonna go through a few more, see how he reacts, and yeah, hopefully he becomes a little bit more desensitized to gunfire so he can come on hunting trips and all that kind of stuff.
He was pretty unbothered by it.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah. Just make sure you're clear. 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 And I'll take this. Woo. And then find 10 pieces of brass.
How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Tired? Yeah, I feel you, buddy. What you got cooking?
Some sausages.
Nice. Yum.
Some bratwurst.
Take a page out of Craig's book and have a smoky. I am getting hungry and dinner's a little far off, so gonna do that. So these smokies that I'm having are actually from the geese that we shot when we went hunting a few months ago. So I'm super excited because these things are absolutely tasty and I'm really excited to dig into them. So let's get after it. So you might be wondering why I put that tarp up over top of my tent. It's because there's a lot of sun right now and it's getting really hot in the tent, and I just want to keep the temperature down in there. So that way it's not really hot in there when I go to bed tonight, because the tent does retain the heat even in the evening when it gets cooler. Number two, there's a chance that we're gonna get even more rain tonight. I wanted an extra layer of protection, so that way I was extra sure that we weren't gonna get soaked and stay nice and dry for tomorrow.
How was that?
Kind of feels like a paintball.
Time to make some dinner. Got this nice little setup for this trip, which is kind of glamping it, to be honest. Don't usually have this kind of fanciness going on, but this time around it's not so bad. A nice steak there. Got some sauce. Got some more sauce. And butter. Potatoes. All right, need a little bit of water to wash the potatoes. Let's get this steak ready. Oh yeah. Look at that beauty. Nice. A little black peppercorn here. Gotta have your salt, of course. Flip that over, hit the other side. All right, let's get this on the grill. There's something about fire cooked steak that's just another level. That's a big ass T-bone though.
That's big, yeah, that's huge.
It's weird because you have to do these steaks like a little longer than you normally would because they're so thick.
Be careful, it's not getting licked by the flames too much.
I like that char.
What do you do?
Oh yeah. There's a reason it's over the flames. Nice.
Didn't go as expected.
No. We just gotta let it set and we're good to go. Got a little bit of steak sauce for the potatoes and of course the steak. Get that drizzled on there beautifully. I'm gonna try these potatoes first because the steak is still resting. Oh yeah, by the way, when I was filming it, I forgot to put salt and pepper on, and then I realized after the fact, I put salt and pepper back on these bad boys. So, they are properly seasoned. I want that main event. Let's check out this steak. It's rested long enough. Oh, I've been looking forward to you all day. Big steak. A little bit overcooked for my liking. But that's alright. I mean, not too bad. Not too bad. That's an end piece though. We'll see what the center looks like. That's damn good though. Oh. Like a little dinner beer there. Alright. Soak up some of that sauce. Can't really tell, but it is actually pretty medium. So in the middle, it's just covered in sauce now. So. Nice. That's delicious. All right, I'm gonna finish the rest of my dinner, and then I'm gonna get something for Rusty. Time to do some dishes. All right, I'm gonna get my nightly ablutions done. It is only 6:15, but I feel like getting them finished. I'm usually in bed by like 10 o'clock, so I might as well get them done a little bit earlier tonight. So let's get at it. Well, I'm all cleaned up and ready to go for the night. I should go give Rusty some attention though, so I'm gonna go over and do that. But yeah, all ready to go. Andy, what you got cooking for dinner tonight?
Kebabs, baby.
Nice. Smell good.
Well, hopefully they're cooking okay.
Well, I got sausages again. This time with the twist of salad involved. So, got my greens. And I guess beer for barley, more greens. I don't know.
There you go. Alright, well, I'm all situated in my sleeping bag, laying down in the tent. Rush is here right beside me. Right there, being just a good old boy. He is good and exhausted. He was even wanting to come into the tent, which is a first for him, and he was the first one in. He was just eager to get in here. So, very tired puppy. I'm quite exhausted myself. Quite happy to go to bed. So, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everyone. Rusty and I are all snuggled up here. We're just waking up. It's about 8 in the morning. I had little Mr. Doggo here do a little escape artist move on me. I thought that putting the backpack in front of the zipper connection would be enough for him to not be able to get out. I pretty much thought the zippers were going to be enough to keep him in, and around 5 this morning, he wiggled his head all the way through the zippers and got out of the tent. I was not a happy guy with you, was I? But he's okay. He's here. We're good. He just needed to pee really bad. But I need to get dressed and get the fire going, make some coffee, and get the day started. What a beautiful morning. Stunning as usual out here in the Wipers Valley. It's time to get that coffee on.
This thing is soaked.
And it's coffee time. Hallelujah. Let's get after it. Oh, that's good this morning. It's a little bit richer than it was yesterday, which is nice. Oh my goodness, that's good coffee. Oh, I'm not too sure what we're gonna get up to today. Really, other than getting packed up, I have a bunch of kit to get all torn down. So does Andy and Craig. I know Craig wants to get out of here a little earlier. Craig has a NASCAR race to go watch, so yeah, he's rushing to that. Yeah, that's what I thought too. We're going to just do camp life stuff, clean up this space, make sure we don't leave anything behind, and make sure everything's dry before we leave too. That'll be really good. Got really wet last night. Not really rainy, but misty, and it just kind of accumulated on everything. And so, as you saw earlier, Andy's hanging up tarps. I'm gonna be hanging up tarps. We're gonna be drying stuff out and getting everything kind of situated like that. So yeah, that's the plan for this morning, I think. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this, and then I'm gonna get to work. Camp is all cleaned up. Nothing left behind. Everything is gone. You wouldn't even know we were here. Leaving behind a little bit of wood, but the next guys will be happy to see that. So this has been a super fun trip, and we're gonna get out of here, but I'm sure we'll have a little bit of adventure on our way out. So hold off on closing out the video for now. See what happens on the drive out of this part of the creek, because we have some fun stuff to drive through. Shooting and all our wood gathering. We just got up to boys activities this weekend and caught up, which was an absolute blast. Thanks for joining us, guys. It was a really great weekend for us, a double nighter, and it was the first time in a while that we've all been out together, so it was a good time.
Until next time.
Until next time, guys. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Keep checking back for more videos in the future. We're always coming out with stuff every 2 weeks. Alright guys, until next time, I'll catch you later.